All right, guys, we are hanging out here backstage with Sick Puppies. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Good to
First interview?
Yep, first one.
First interview in our career.
Ever.
Wow.
You are the man.
Well, I'm glad I get to be the one to do this for you. So, can I have you introduce yourself personally to our viewers and tell us your role in the band?
I'm Shim. I sing and play guitar.
I'm Emma. I play bass.
Mark, I play drums and kazoo.
This is kind of a weird question, but I think we might get an interesting answer. Do you guys believe in like ghosts or aliens or anything supernatural?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that is an interesting question. Probably aliens, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say ghosts because I'm a bit scared of that, so.
We're a bit superstitious. Like we have to have a Stonehenge in our dressing room because
It keeps the spirits away.
it's So we're very much into the rituals and stuff.
Very
like that.
superstitious,
Very
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hence that.
Yeah, I mean,
Stonehenge. It comes everywhere
yeah.
with us, really.
I'd say ghosts and not aliens.
Ghosts and not aliens?
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Why do you believe in ghosts?
Because I've seen them.
Oh, yeah? Is it scary?
No,
No?
not for me.
From the ghosts?
Not for me. No, I'm quite used to it.
I know you guys have one of the most popular videos in like YouTube history, the Free Hugs campaign. Can you tell me about that a little bit?
Yeah, it's a video that was made just when YouTube was becoming really popular, like really popular.
Yeah.
And as Emma said, we moved over here, we took out loans, and when we were over here trying to get a record deal, I would call this friend of mine who I met when I was holding up a sandwich board advertising 2-for-1 shoes in Sydney. And he was holding up a free hug sign, and I videotaped him with my dad's camera, and we had like 8 hours of footage or something like that. And when his grandmother passed away really suddenly, I sort of made this video with all the same as the soundtrack for it underneath it to sort of cheer him up. Mm-hmm. And as a result, it turned out to be a kind of a feel-good video and everything like that, and everyone liked it, so we put it on YouTube, and it just kind of blew up like one of those fluke random events.
Viral, yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of the first, or it was in the swarm of the first YouTube videos that blew up and became a phenomenon. And then as a result, everyone heard our music and we got a record deal afterwards, and now we're here doing interviews.
A lot of international bands kind of struggled to be successful here in America. Why do you think you guys have been able to pull it off?
I guess it's because we actually like made the conscious effort to move over here rather than just visit, and we just sort of like we put everything into it. We maxed out credit cards and like took loans out and stuff like that, and really decided to give it a go. And a lot of other bands probably don't make that commitment because they have a good thing going in their own country. However, we were just like, okay, we're going to start from scratch kind of thing. So I don't know, I guess that's why.
It must have been kind of scary, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, if you think about it, you're just like relocating like to a different country, and you're leaving all your friends, your family, and everything you've ever known, and you have to like start off like from scratch. And it's also a risk because you've put all this money into it, and yeah, it's like a sacrifice. But I guess you kind of have to do that if you want that reward. So yeah.
What's going through your? I'll do this one over here. What's? Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How we doing?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm good.
Let's do a question.
Let's ask a question. What's going through your head 30 seconds before you go on stage?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No. Really, actually, nothing much goes through your head. You kind of like, you have your pre-show rituals and your stretches and your vocal warm-ups and all that sort of stuff. And then like 30 seconds before, I guess the main thing is like, I hope I don't drop my guitar. I hope the strap doesn't break. I hope, I don't fall off the stage, or Mark falls over getting up to the drum kit, or the bass suddenly cuts out. You hope that everything's sweet and that the show goes well.
Do you guys encourage mosh pits?
Well, do we?
I don't know. Shim. does.
We encourage bouncing.
Bouncing.
Yes.
Okay.
We encourage good, solid, in unison bouncing because it's awesome for everyone. It's good, wholesome, family fun.
Being a woman in the rock scene, are there any challenges? Are there any difficulties you face? Because I mean, it's not that uncommon, but at the same time, probably most of the bands you tour with and you see are all guys. So what's it like?
Yeah, that's true. They are all guys, and like a lot of the time, I am the only girl. There isn't really an issue usually, but sometimes you get mistaken, for someone's girlfriend or something, which is fine. It's kind of like, I mean, you'd think that, I guess, but it's no big deal. I mean, it doesn't really bother me because I'm more in it for playing anyway. So
You said though sometimes you get mistaken as someone's girlfriend. Does that mean like they won't let you backstage, or they won't?
It's not more that. I guess it's just the attitude that you'd get from maybe some guys. Like they'll be like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Like they don't respect you as one of the band members. They act like you're just there for the wrong reasons.
yeah, exactly. They kind of assume, and it is kind of funny, but sometimes I go with it, you know.
Oh yeah.
But
What do you mean you go with it?
no, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Most people know you are though and recognize you, so it's not too big.
When we're touring with bands and stuff, well, we're all friends anyway, so it's usually not an issue.
What's the worst show you can remember playing?
The worst show that I can remember playing was it was before Mark joined the band. It was in Australia, and it was in front of a crowd. We were supporting a band that no one cared about anymore. And I forget the name of the band actually now. I can remember what they looked like and stuff, but it was in the town in the middle of nowhere. No one came to the show. It was a massive, massive room, and there was probably about maybe 15 people down the front, and no one cared. And even the people down the front didn't care. I was like, why are you even down the front if you don't care? Like, you're looking at me like, you're looking at the band like we suck. Like, just... It's better to just leave. You may as well just leave. And it was one of the only times I can remember looking at the set list and thinking, come on, let's get to the end of the set. Come on, let's just cut out a couple of songs. Like normally it's the opposite. You want to play more, you want to get more into it. But it was one of those times when you're on stage and you just felt really uncomfortable and really out of place. And when you get up there and that happens, it's a really difficult feeling to overcome because your job is to not feel that way. It's to create a sense of presence and a really good vibe and everything. And it just wasn't happening that night.
That would suck, I think.
It did. It sucked. It really sucked. Like, it's like you never look down at the set list and go, oh God, there's 5 whole songs left, man. 5 whole songs and each of them's 3.5 minutes. Oh, fuck.
See, I would think like if I was in that situation, I forgot what I was going to say. All right. Cut. And any last words for our fans watching?
Yeah, if you buy it from the merch desk, you get a free set of steak knives.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
Because we need to sell some records, man. It's hard. It's hard times. It's hard
steak
times.
knives? I mean, you could give away something a little more exciting, you know.
We have an endorsement with Steinhold, the official steak knife maker of the meat companies of America.
Records, we actually usually give away something that's an equal or more value than the CD.
For incentive, yep.
Yeah, for incentive. So it's pretty cool.
Start giving away like a piece of steak every time they buy a record.
We're in Omaha, especially. Yeah. You know, Omaha Steaks. That's what we do. Yeah.
Venture. So it was a good joint venture, actually. It was very profitable. It was still, they paid for Stonehenge.
They paid for this bad boy right here.
By the way, this is the actual real Stonehenge from Spinal Tap. It's to scale.
Just so you know, yep.
Don't worry, there's plenty more where that came from. Come with me behind the scenes, backstage, and onto the tour bus to meet your favorite stars. We are backstage with Slipknot. I am here with my good friend, the American Idol, Chris Allen. I'll ask questions you've never heard before and show you the answers you won't find anywhere else. You said you're a Justin Timberlake fan.
No.
Maybe that wasn't you? What do you like about Katy Perry?
Everything.
Happy birthday, dear Brian. Huge meaning or self-defining sort of thing.
I think we just lost one of our interviews. Rate, comment, and subscribe for new videos every week. Reporting for YouTube, I'm Brian O'Dell. I'm the reason you go on tour.
You're the reason I'm here, baby.